movies. Mutilation, decapitation, torture. Does that sound entertaining? More blood than a blood bank. Have we got your attention?
Okay. Welcome back, terrestrials. In this episode, I made a huge mistake.
Nah.
Um, I randomly was scrolling on some form of social media, ran across this post about a forgotten 90s movie that, you know, or 80s movie that
It
was,
feels 80s.
yeah, it does. It probably is. That was lost to time and it was like a treasure and blah, blah,
No.
blah. I was like, oh, weird. I never saw this movie. Checked with Jerry, hadn't seen it either. I said, want to do it? He says, sure.
Yep.
So here we are. We're doing the Willies. Um, I mean, what do you say about this movie? It's very all right. So first off, we need to address the pedophile in the room. It's a Brian Peck movie. That's a problem. That's problematic. But uh outside of that, at the time, he was still under wraps. He was getting away with whatever. So uh he made this movie, but in doing so, um, it still feels very Nickelodeon style. Like, Are
Yes.
You Afraid of the Dark?
Not even that.
You
Are You
know,
Afraid of the Dark is terrifying. This one dropped the
yeah, we
ball.
gotta work on what the hell you think terrifying is. Because I've been watching Are You Afraid of Dark on reruns, and I'm like, nah,
This
dog.
is more like Goosebumps. Because Goosebumps wasn't terrifying. Are You Afraid of the Dark had some fucking creepy ass moments, you know? Fucking what
Sure.
was the Crimson oh fuck. I can't remember. Or
I
the
think maybe you're just scared
no,
of like I
I
don't know.
just
Are You
appreciate the
Afraid of the
horror.
Dark was definitely darker,
Yes.
but saying terrifying, that's not accurate. Maybe at
For a
that age.
child, I mean,
Yeah, okay,
shit.
maybe, maybe.
If I was watching this movie and Are You Afraid of the Dark, Are You Afraid of the Dark would be way more spookier, you know? Like this, like they had some moments that I really enjoyed. I liked when they were doing the short things at the beginning.
Yeah,
And I
yeah,
thought it
yeah.
was going to be that at first. I was like, oh, okay, cool. Yeah, the woman gets a rat at a Kentucky Fried Chicken, or
That was good. The
yeah,
rat looked funny, like
yeah,
good job.
yeah. She poured salt on the fried chicken. Um,
Right,
she puts the dog in the microwave, and
right.
then I think we get to something that was filmed later with the boy who is bullied by the mullet kid with an Iron Maiden.
Right, yeah.
Like that's where I was like, this feels older. It feels like different film stock.
Yeah.
It feels like, oh, this was filmed with the idea of making it more, you know, like one day the oh yeah we'll have the Willie creature do more, you know, that's but it did not feel like, you know, we're gonna make an anthology movie and put, you know, like it just the
Well,
skits felt all
yeah.
over.
So it doesn't work as an anthology because it starts as one and then cuts to an actual movie.
Yeah.
So it's weird because you get all the same characters in the beginning of this movie telling
Mhm.
these little like 1 2 minute stories.
Right.
Okay, fine. That part was good. That part was fun
Yeah, it was all right.
because that's kind of there's also some realism to it, right? Because that's kind of how kids' brains work. That's how stories would go.
All right.
There would be no build up. It would just be this lady ordered fried chicken and she ate a rat. Like, all right.
Yeah.
But then it changes from that to a film. So what I feel like this movie actually is the first 12 minutes of this movie because I checked. I was like, is this fucking movie over?
Yeah.
When the credits started running from that
I
section.
noticed that too. I was like,
Um,
holy shit, that was long as fuck.
yeah. Um, it was 12 minutes and I was like, that must have been a concept for the movie.
Yeah.
Like, let's get these actors together, let's shoot this, let's see if we can get it picked up. And then they got it picked up, and then they called everybody back and gave them the same stupid jacket that said like 78 on it. Sean Astin's jacket says 78, so obviously not quite that old,
No.
um, but then all right, now we're going to film the Willies story,
Right.
and then it's going to involve Flies and the guy from Fat Camp
Yeah,
or Camp
Donkey Lips.
Heavyweights. Yeah.
No, it's Shalisha Shorts.
Oh, that's right. There you go. Yeah.
Oh, it's Donkey
Sorry.
Lips.
Not.
Which, like, there's a lot of ball dropping where,
Yeah. A
okay,
lot.
the janitor that's a monster,
Mhm.
let that play out a little bit,
Yeah.
but because it's PG-13, they made it for kids. They can't embellish, they can't throw that gore in there. I noticed.
I don't know, man. I feel like PG-13 in the 1980s, 1990s could have very easily had like a whole sex scene in it.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
Like,
they could have,
it,
but they
like,
didn't.
right. Yeah. Yeah. I don't,
Like there was a little bit of blood on
right.
the bathroom door when it
Mhm.
attacks
Yeah.
the
The
one bully
teacher
kid.
later. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. And then like everything else is kind of like And then the flies, I was like, okay, first of all, the fly I had the fly story with Donkey Lips, I had a big problem with because like there was that moment where they're doing the dinner scene, you know?
Mhm.
It's like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, I know they're scolding him, but this should literally be like a 5-second clip of like the dad yelling,
Mhm.
Donkey Lips at the table, and then, you go off. But it's just going on, and they repeat themselves like a couple times, you
Yeah.
know?
I think I think it kind of broke down to they use that as like a way to get the movie picked up.
Right.
Then they start the movie and then they realize they don't have as much as they thought they did.
Mm-hmm.
So they really drag scenes on for a little while longer than they should be.
Right.
Like outside the store when Donkey Lips is like talking to the lady, and it's or not talking to the lady, but the lady like he sees her and he's like, whatever. It's like that. None of these things could have been cut out of the movie, but then the movie would have been 20 minutes long, which is probably how long it should have been.
Right.
But there were some positives to it, like the monster in the bathroom with the teacher, initially. Yeah, it looks silly. It looks PG-13 for children, but it was fun. It
Yeah.
was a good idea to
Yeah.
have like the teacher, why are you making that face? And then,
Yeah.
but also down the road, you've got that dead guy and his bride. The makeup on them was really cool. It was like a music video, like a Rob Zombie music video
Yeah.
style. Like it looked cool. It looked fun.
Yeah.
Um, so there were positive things, but then just like knowing that Brian Peck had his hands on it, like where the kid's like been bullied and they lift him up with the water hose or whatever, and then the
Hmm.
guy like letting him down and untying him. I'm like, this is uncomfortable. And then the guy like luring Donkey Lips into the shed and being like, let me take care of that
Let me
cut
take
for
care.
you. It's
Yeah,
like,
it was like,
and then he leaves, and then the guy like walks out of the shed and he's like smirking. And it's
no.
like, what is this? I don't, why are you doing this? So yeah, it was hard to enjoy the movie. It was silly. It was definitely a kid's movie.
I
I
think
don't I don't know
it's
how to feel
not.
about it, honestly.
I think it's like you make this movie hoping for a TV show, like to sell to Nickelodeon, and then Nickelodeon's like, this kind of sucks, but there's a Canadian one of the same caliber
Hmm.
that's what gives us Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Right.
Because it's literally just creep show for
Hmm.
kids,
Yeah.
but there's no like writers and there's no like there's no story that like sticks to the bone. It's probably like their
Yeah,
selling point,
definitely not.
like when we get more money, then we'll make something good, you know?
Right,
It's just
right.
like,
Yeah.
fuck no,
Yeah.
motherfucker, you can't come to the table with just two stories and a couple of shorts and stuff, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think a big part of it for me was I was really let down by it too, because the way it was sold in the article that I was reading made it
Right.
just seem like it was this gem of a movie. And I saw Donkey Lips and I saw Sean Astin and I was like,
Yeah.
okay, all right, I'm gonna give this a go. Like this seems like
Did you
some
n-
piece of childhood that I may have missed, and it
right.
just wasn't.
Did you notice that in when Sean Astin, his name's Mikey,
Mhm.
and they were like, "We don't want to hear that story about you and your friends
Yeah, it
finding
was the
a
Goonies
go."
thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, they were basically just like, "Oh, there's the Goonies and shit." Fucking
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, just force it in my mouth. I get it. I get
Yeah,
it. But
yeah.
yeah, I mean, there's just nothing there that
There's
like
nothing there. That's
there's
it.
nothing there. Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't really feel like we need to spend a whole lot more
No,
time on
no,
this. We
there's
could just,
not. I mean, I will say if you haven't seen it, I would go watch it, but don't expect nothing special of it.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
In that case, Jacob,
Yes.
would you go see this in the theater?
No.
No, no,
Yeah.
I'm not spending
No.
money on this thing.
No.
Like
No.
it,
It belongs on Tubi.
yeah,
It's where it's
it
supposed to
belongs
be.
on Tubi. Yeah, it belongs on Tubi. Jacob, would you own a physical copy of this movie?
I'm probably good on this.
I mean, if I found it like at a yard sale or something,
Yeah, I
like,
mean, if I walk into a Goodwill and find a
wow,
copy of the Willies, then I'll be
yeah,
like,
it's like there's
maybe.
nothing else. There's
What is
like,
it, 50 cents? I'll haggle. And
okay,
then,
yeah,
see what I can get
well,
accomplished that way.
don't see this every day, you know.
Yeah.
Is this a cult classic?
No,
Nah, no.
no.
I
Because
mean,
no,
maybe
no.
some cult or something, you know,
Right,
fucking
right. A very specific cult to this fucking movie.
right.
But no, yeah, no,
No, it's not.
I'm
It's
not. You recommended somebody watch it. I'm not necessarily even. I think yeah, cool. Go see everything you can. Take in everything you can.
yes, that's
But
my
at the
point.
same time, nah. Like I'm not gonna be like, yo, man, you need to check out the Willies. It's a
No,
silly kids movie, but
no.
like
I
is riding off of Sean Astin on the Goonies. So they even mentioned the Goonies in it. Like, no, I'm good. Like he can't do it all on his own. He need a round eye.
Yeah, if
And
somebody was asking for something unusual,